Hi everyone, this is Maureen from the Plainfield-Guilford Township Public Library, and I'm here today to show you how to make a fall leaf mobile. To start off with, here's what you'll need for this project. You can use a plastic from a milk jug or something similar, or if you have it around, which we happen to, you can use shrinky-dink material. You could either use the clear kind like this or the kind of cloudy kind, up to you. You'll also need a pair of scissors, a hole punch, some permanent markers, some string or yarn, a fall leaf template, and then some sort of stick or dowel or something to hang your mobile on. Okay, so first of all, you want to make a leaf shape to use as a template. You can either print this off from an online source like I have here, or you can sketch it yourself. You can also choose to do one shape and just do it in different colors, or you could pick several different shapes of leaves. So then you'll want to trace that template shape onto your plastic with a permanent marker. I have a couple that I've done already right here. You can cut them out now if you want to, but I would suggest coloring them first. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over so that the marker doesn't bleed. And then I'm going to take my colors that I'm going to do. I'm going to go with some fall colors here, but you could do green if you wanted to, or kind of choose colors that you enjoy. And then I'm just going to go ahead and color in my leaf shapes. If you wanted to get fancy, you could try blending different colors because they do stay damp on the plastic for just a minute. But I'm just going to go with one color per leaf today. You also don't have to worry too much about staying inside of the lines because we're just going to go ahead and cut them out in a minute anyway. Alright, so there we have my leaves. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut them out. If you have scraps of plastic like this, you could do a few smaller ones as well that you can just add. I think I am going to try doing 2 different colors on one of these. We'll see how it goes. Or you could try doing all one color. You would probably want to pick a lighter one for the main part of the leaf. And then you could use one of the darker colors and kind of draw in some extra veins or patterns on the leaf. I kind of like how that one looks. Alright, and then my last one here, I'm just going to go with all red again. Like I said, you don't have to worry too much about staying right inside the lines because we are going to trim them here in just a second. Alright, so let's cut these ones out as well. Okay. And then we're just going to trim around the edges. You do want to try to get as close as you can to the outside tracing without cutting into it because it looks nicer to have that line around the outside. So we're going to go ahead and trim these. Alright, so once you have all of your leaves cut out, it's time to assemble your mobile. We'll go ahead and just punch some holes in the leaves that we've made using just any old hole punch. Do want to try and make sure it's not too close to the edge if you have a small one. But anywhere that works is just fine. So there we have our leaves. And then you'll take a stick, a bamboo skewer if you want to, a rod, a dowel, something like that. And then I'm going to use this yarn because it's the most neutral color I have here. You can decide if you want them to all be the same length, or if you want different lengths. I like different lengths. I think it just looks a little bit nicer. You'll just need as much yarn as you have leaves. And so we're going to tie one end around the dowel and then one end through the hole that we punched in the leaf. Most of the time you'll be fine with it just like this. If you wanted to though, you could also put some glue on both ends, or especially the dowel end if you want to make sure it doesn't slide around. I'm going to do a couple of shorter pieces for the other ones. Let's see how they ended up looking here. Just kind of cutting. Okay, perfect. The nice thing about this method is that you can kind of decide if you want to put one here or at the end. You don't have to go in order necessarily. I am going to go ahead and put a shorter one, I think, between these two. So once you have tied all of your leaves on, you'll just tie another loop at the top here to make your mobile so you can hang it. But this is what your finished project will look like. You can do all different kinds of colors if you wanted to. You could adapt this idea and do something that's not fall related. So we hope that you enjoyed this project, and we'll see you soon with some more activities and programs. Bye for now.